Hi, this is Tom Forsyth. I hope you enjoy learning this sample move from the complete course in the Sun style. It demonstrates how I teach the course, and it's a fun move to do right now. You can learn all 9 sections at taichiclass.org. Let's move on to our first new move of this week. From the small hold the ball position, expand out to wide hold the ball, large hold the ball, press in, shifting your weight to the right, then step out to the left and extend both arms. Now, this is the Sun style's version of single whip. Single whip is actually what starts every form, every section hereafter. Section 1, that was a little bit of an introduction, but as we go into section 2, 3, and through 9, they all begin with single whip. Single whip is a name that sometimes is hard for people to get, but it's about this. That's called the single whip. It's definitely a martial move. It's martial in 2 directions because that's a push, that's a deflection, that's a guarding move, and this is a strike. This is a wonderful move. It has a lot of elements to it, so we're going to spend a fair amount of time on it. There's parallels between your feet and your arms that are really very wonderful to experience. You step out, and remember, as you do this, see that? I can bring that foot back. I'm not falling into the step and going, oh, wait. I'm keeping my center of gravity over my right side until I'm ready to make the shift to my left side. I'm also making sure that I'm keeping my knee. This is, when you make this shift, you've got about 70, 80% of your weight here and only about 20% there. You're making sure that your knee is within the straight line that would follow down from your knee to your toe. You don't want to be doing that. It's very easy to do. You have to definitely sit back to make this happen. You're definitely sitting. Maintaining an upright posture. You're not doing this to get there or in this. Shoulders stay level, hips are level. You're not tilting like that or anything. Nice and level. And your arms just move straight out. Your right arm moves so that the curve of the arm mirrors the extension of the leg, and your left arm is paralleling your left leg. So it's fairly complicated. Your whole body is involved in this, and you want to have a lot of coordination. I'm going to turn around, have you guys do this along with me. This is where left-right confusion becomes pretty darn easy. From small hold the ball, expand to large hold the ball. Press in, shifting your weight to the right, step out to the left, separate your arms, and shift your weight. So that's what it should look like. Just do this a whole bunch of times. We're going to do just the feet. Okay. Step out. See? Step out. Shift your weight. As you do that, you have to sit back. Step out. Shift your weight slowly, gradually. Feel the ground under your feet. Make sure, here you are, balanced. Make sure that you're feeling confident. Oh, I have balance. I have solid ground. Shift your weight and then commit. It's almost a three-step, a three-phase step. Extend, touch, feel, roll, and then commit. Keep doing this along with me. There it is. Make sure you're sitting back. Shoulders, hips, everything's parallel, horizontal to the ground. Okay? And like I mentioned before, the level of effort involved can be a lot greater when we're learning Tai Chi than when we're actually practicing it. Because you notice we're doing this a lot of times and there's a lot of static weight. In the form, you're constantly moving. I like to practice what I call distinct flow. You always want to make sure you complete your move, but you also want to flow through each move. When we do this, we're standing still. So there's a lot more tension and pressure in just learning it than there is in practicing it. And I'm sorry for that, but it's the only way to learn it. You have to detail it. That's the step. Let's see the best. Let's do the arms now, and I'll do that facing away from you too. So we'll do the arms without the feet though, so that you give your legs a little bit of a break here. Just like that. And go back into hold the ball. Kind of works to avoid the left-right confusion if I stand sideways to your screens too. Notice that my hands, they're in the small hold the ball position. They turn out and then it's almost like pantomime. My hands are moving along a glass wall or maybe a strong wind. Something is pressing and keeping my hands parallel. They're just so they stay shoulder height. Palms out, and my palms, notice my palms stay in tiger mouth. I'm curving in. And again, it may be a little bit hard to grasp the idea that this hand and arm are going out farther than this arm without the feet to help you determine the extent of it, but you can get the idea. This one, the right arm extends farther than the left. You should also be able to see that I'm moving, my whole body is moving in a curve here. I'm not, don't do this, but I'll show you. It's not this. So it's not straight from my shoulder. It's forward. So there's a gentle curve through the whole move. And that is, from a martial perspective, that's so that when you move, you're moving with real, consistent, full body power. From a spiritual perspective, it's so that you're moving in coordination with your entire being. So you're all connected. There's no separation here. There's no pure arm. Arm is part of shoulder, part of torso, part of being. One of the illustrations, allegories that helps me do this, particularly helped me when I was learning it, is to consider that your body is hugging two trees. One tree so if you think of it as a hugging move, okay, then it's more natural to think of this curve. So this is, and it's straight down, see? So then your arm is above your knee, okay? And you're hugging it, I mean, with the exception of your palm out. This one is a smaller tree, okay? So you're still hugging the tree, left arm, left leg, parallel. This is still out. One of the other problems that people often have is they're trying to make this smaller. The hand can be inside the elbow and then it becomes like a closed circle. You want to make sure your hand is a little beyond your elbow, but you know, this one's much more so. That way it's more of a complete circle, an open circle. And the elbows are pointing at the horizon. It's not always easy to envision a horizon, but if you think of it pointing at the wall behind you, you basically don't do this, which my Chinese master used to call the chicken wing thing, where your elbows are down. Elbows are up, but they're not up like this, you know, they're just gradually sloping behind you. And you probably noticed the theme, there's a lot of gradualness in Tai Chi. There's gradual weight shifts, there's gradual steps, gradual arm moves. It's a very gentle thing. So, if you want to do it along with me in this orientation, you shouldn't have any left-right confusion. So, with weight on both feet, hands in small, hold the ball, separate, press in and shift your weight to the right, then step out left and the hands move out along with your step, and right hand is extended so that it coordinates with your right leg. And imagine you're hugging this nice big tree, and here you're hugging a smaller tree. So you have this upright stance, and you have a nice flow between all of your body parts, okay? Oh, all right. I'm going to turn around, face away from you again, and I want everybody to do this along with me until it feels nice and comfortable. So, we're balanced in our posture, rooted to the ground, suspended from the sky. Deep, relaxed abdominal breaths. Small, hold the ball. Get ready, get set, begin. Separate out to wide, hold the ball, press in, shifting your weight to the right, then step out left, hands separate, eyes go to the right. Notice that my eyes are moving to the right here. Should be looking at my forefinger, my index finger here. Okay? Again. Relaxed, balanced posture, starting in small, hold the ball. Get ready, get set, begin. So we go to wide, hold the ball, shift our weight to the right as we press in, raise your left foot, step out, keeping your balance, center of gravity over the right side. Separate your arms as you shift your weight. There you go. Hands are both in tiger mouth. They stay in tiger mouth through this whole thing. Your hands are moving out in parallel. Think of that pantomime sort of thing, moving along a glass wall. Just keep doing this along with me. This on its own should just feel good. Okay, let's do the single whip move again. Nice deep relaxed breaths, balanced posture. Hands in front of your chest in small, hold the ball. Get ready, get set, begin. All right, do it again. Be sure you're sitting back as you Plant your left foot so that you can keep your knees within the line of your toes. All right, small hold the ball, deep breaths. Get ready, get set, begin. Okay? All right, I'm going to do it once more perpendicular to the camera here just to drill this into you. And small hold the ball, balanced posture. Get ready, get set, begin. All right, so practice that a lot. It entails so many of the foundational principles of Tai Chi Chuan that it's worth spending a lot of time on this one. And since it's in every section, it also makes sense to make sure you're doing this with power, with balance, with comfort. It's probably one of the biggest extensions that we do in the Tai Chi form. Thank you for watching this sample of Tai Chi Chuan for Everyone. You can find the complete course at taichiclass.org.